Jarrod Oram is a creative with many talents and doesn't like to be labeled as any one thing. In this episode, we are talking about the importance of surrender, self-care, authenticity, enjoying the journey, and saying yes to opportunities along the way.
We place these artificial terms around what we're supposed to be doing, and that kind of limits us and it keeps us kind of in this tunnel vision mode of staying this path. Think of all the different areas that we've had in life, that you've had in life maybe, and you're like, no, I'm doing this. But the universe was bringing you other things and just like, maybe you might want to look into this. There have been so many times where I'm like, no, I can't do that because I'm supposed to do this. And that kind of left my world in a square peg, round hole for a long time, or just a place of safety. Sturgill Simpson was playing up in Oklahoma City, and I got a ticket online for $25. And I was like, you know what? This is a total Jarrod thing. It's get in the car for 3 hours, go see a show. And I remember just during that show, feeling that warmth inside of doing the things for me that offer that inner joy that nothing on the outside can create. I think of that time and time again because that was the thing. I was like, oh, got it. I probably show 5% of the things that I ever shoot because for me, a lot of it isn't about the end photo. I can look at a photo and remember like what the temperature was at that time, what I was listening to at that time, what kind of traffic was around, because it is this wonderful practice of just being in the moment. Authenticity is, am I bringing my true inner self? My true inner self curses a lot. It just does. My true inner self buys too many shoes. It just does. And those aren't things that define me at all. I don't bring the work side to Amanda or my boss. I don't bring the professional side to that. I bring Jarrod because if I can be my true place anywhere I go, I'm staying true to myself, I'm staying true to people, and that ends up showing. At the end of the day, I don't need my words to do the talking. Everybody can say whatever. What are my feet doing? And are my feet moving with where my words are going? I care about action with people. You can tell me all the things in the world, but until I see steps of action, it's just words. And self-care and, identity and joy and empathy, all those areas go hand in hand. And when you just bring those every single place, that's true serenity, right? People are dying for vulnerability and authenticity, and yet it requires a lot of courage and a lot of bravery and a lot of getting dropped on your ass and getting back up and dusting it off lovingly and kindly to ourselves and saying, you know what, I choose to do it again. Even though I just got my ass kicked with it, I'm going to do it again. Why? Because I'm going to keep showing up. I want to choose courage over comfort today because that's where the change is going to happen. Who you are today, what you do today does not define you. There's not another entity, there's not another brand like you today. There's not another one on this planet. You are your own unique selling proposition, and you're worth it, and you have it, and you can do it. What are you doing to take care of yourself in order to then take that to the world?